In today's video, we are going to be talking about NFTs, the market, and news that has happened in the past week. Now, I'm going to be doing this a little bit different than I have in the past. I decided that I was going to make this even more out of pocket than I have before because I feel like I have wanted to adjust the kind of content that I make on this channel, so I hope you enjoy it. Per usual, please drop a like and comment on the video. Let me know how you're enjoying these. If you're looking for an NFT Discord, make sure to join mine. It's a great place. Everyone hangs out. We pass along a lot of info regarding NFTs and like all that kind of stuff. So everything will be down below in the description of this video. The first thing that I wanted to talk about today is the overall sentiment of NFTs, the way that I am interpreting the market from Twitter, from volume, from data, and all of that. So to start, NFTs are very liquid right now. Just in May of this year, we saw $2.5 billion in volume on OpenSea alone. And in the month of August, we saw a fifth of that. Taking a look at the volume over the past 30 days on OpenSea specifically, you see a lot of familiar names. You see Bored Ape Yacht Club, you see Ute, which is the secondary project of DeGods on Solana, ENS, which is something that we are going to go into in a big way in this video, Other Side, which is Yuga, CryptoPunks, which are historic and punks, ABC, which is a project that launched on Solana that went absolutely insane from like 1 SOL all the way to 55 SOL right now. So like literally billions of X's. And we did see a few projects that if you got in on early, such as Renga and Digidaigaku, then you did insanely well on them. Going into ApeCoin staking, which is going to be happening within the next 30 days at this point. It starts on Halloween. Something that's been going on with Bored Apes, which is the fact that they have actually started to make a little bit of a run, even while the macro economy is terrible and volume across the board for NFTs is just really bad. We actually saw capitulation for Bored Apes. They were going for like 62 ETH like 2 weeks ago, and they've actually crept up. Same thing for Mutants. You could get a Mutant for like 11 or 12 ETH just 2 weeks ago, and now they're sitting at 16 ETH, which is a pretty significant difference. It goes to show that the top projects are continuing to get all the volume in the NFT ecosystem while we're watching a lot of the other smaller NFT projects completely bleed out. Now, one thing that's very interesting to point out on this list is ENS domains. Over the past 30 days, they've pulled in almost as much volume as Bored Ape Yacht Club has. I personally don't think that there is enough coverage on YouTube for ENS domains, which is why I'm going to be incorporating this into my videos moving forward. And today specifically was a huge day for Arabic digits. Last night when I was on a run, I actually saw that Arabic digits were at a 1.5 ETH floor, and it's been in this like 1 to 1.5 ETH death loop for literally months and months. And today in the middle of the day, we saw Arabic digits get all the way up to a 3.2 ETH floor, which is like a 2x within the span of 24 hours. There are two big factors. If ETH continues to be the main chain that everybody plays on for NFTs, and if ENS continues to be the #1 domain service for Ethereum, then we are going to see .eth domains through ENS continually seeing volume and a ton of exposure. Currently, the 10K club is sitting at a 2.9 ETH floor, and the 999 club is sitting at a 39 ETH floor. I am personally going to be keeping my eye on digits. I'm going to be waiting for ETH to completely dump so that I can buy back into ETH. And when I do, I'm going to be unloading on a ton of domains. In terms of ENS, one thing that I did want to bring to everyone's attention is that Daniel Got Hits, who I did bring on the channel, along with Leo, who I also brought on the channel. You guys can go watch those videos. I posted them recently. They're actually doing an ENS auction. As you can see right here, Daniel tweeted, "Me and Leo are putting together an ENS auction. Instead of waiting around for Sotheby's, let's do this shit ourselves, YOLO." And here are the details. Apparently, they're going to be doing it on Wednesday, October 12th at 9 p.m. Eastern. All of the domains have already been submitted that are going to be auctioned off, and there will be a live stream for this. And I will make sure to keep you guys updated on this as we get closer to the event. In terms of big shit that happened today, if you are unfamiliar, within the Mutant Ape Yacht Club, there are these things called Mega Mutants, which are the most expensive mutants that you can buy in the Mutant Ape Yacht Club collection. As you can see, Fragment XYZ just bought Machi Big Brother's Mega Mutant for 1,000 ETH, which is $1,300,000. And to pay for it, Fragment borrowed the 1,000 ETH from Nexo on an NFT lending platform called Arcade. Now what this means is that Fragment actually took 2 Mega Mutants that they already had and put them up for collateral at 500 ETH each to be able to afford buying the Mega Mutant that I just showed right here. Not only do I think it is wild that you see a $1.3 million sale of an NFT during the depths of the absolute shittiest bear market that we have seen since we've been in NFTs, but it is also very interesting to see that it was funded by the buyer wanting to collateralize other NFTs and use a lending platform to be able to get that capital to pay for them. In a stunning piece of news that nobody saw coming and is very weird to me specifically, and I don't know what the hell this is, but Walmart land is coming to the metaverse. And it seems to me as if like every company is now trying to metaverse the fuck up, which I find to be absolutely hilarious because I don't know who's like working for Walmart and in their Web3 department where they're like, all right, we're Walmart. So what do we do with these NFT things? Do we create coupons? No, not coupons. Do we create digital toys that if you buy like a toy, then you get an NFT of that toy? No, fuck that. No, let's just make a metaverse because that's what we keep seeing everybody talk about. And not to mention it is on Roblox. As you can see here, they put a goofy little video. I'm not going to play the sound because I don't really want to. And while I do meme at this, I do think that this is a good thing for mainstream adoption, regardless of what they're doing, whether or not I think it is right or wrong. I do personally think that this is good exposure in general. And by all means, Web2 companies are coming for NFTs and the metaverse very quickly. And speaking of Web2 companies that are coming into Web3, one of my friends, Cyrus, who I also had on the channel, he actually tweeted today, here's your free alpha for today. Chipotle is offering 99.95% off their new bowl when you pay in ETH to celebrate proof of stake. And I personally thought that this was awesome because as you can see right here, they go proof of stake. After the merge, Ethereum now uses 99.95% less energy. So this is Chipotle's way of telling normies, hey, remember when you used to make that bullshit thing where you would say that, oh, crypto is bad for the environment? Well, guess what? Now that there's a merge and now that Ethereum isn't mineable, right? It's proof of stake. And they wanted to make it abundantly clear to people that eat at Chipotle that Ethereum is now way more eco-friendly. And I thought that this was actually a great piece of marketing. And I think that this is amazing for Ethereum and everything that we stand for here. Of course, it wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't mention an upcoming project that I thought could potentially do well in this bear market. There's only one. I do not have whitelist. I am not partnered with this project, but the reason why I wanted to bring it up is because as a segment of this video, I just wanted to bring it up because as of right now, and I guess I'll go on like a little bit of a rant, the main way that people are making money flipping NFTs in this market is new mints that are coming out, and it's like you have to be sitting at your computer all day long. There's a lot of good, either free or super cheap mints that have been coming up. And if you hit them, you can get a good 2 to 3x out of your money. And this is a lot of what we do within the Cancel Labs Discord. So if you want to join, like I said, the link is down below. And the reason why I bring up Art Gobblers is because it is backed by Paradigm. If you're unfamiliar with Paradigm, it is a company that actually funded Digi-Daigaku. This was a big piece of news where this project, it's an anime project. They got a huge $200 million funding round from Paradigm. With this project being backed by Paradigm, I do think that it could do well. I do not know how you get whitelist for this. I'm going to be watching for it on secondary. I have no idea how this is going to do at all, but I just wanted to mention it because I look at a lot of projects and I'm not sure how they will do. I don't know how this one will do, but the fact that it's backed by Paradigm, you would like to see that. And the last thing that I wanted to do is just give my overall opinion of where I see NFTs as of right now and where I think we're going over the next couple weeks. So to start, I saw this tweet from this guy who's on Twitter, whose engagement is absolutely crazy. And he said, VC money has zero impact on floor prices. The only thing that matters in Web3 is culture. Doodle raises millions but doesn't tweet, leads to a price cut in half from their floor price. Frank, who is the founder of DGods, gets on every Twitter space for months, and they end up becoming a top project on Sol. Founders, less time in boardrooms and more time in the trenches. And this piqued my interest for a bunch of reasons. And it's because I think that what has happened is that we have moved from the entire concept of, oh, if I buy into an NFT project and their business is successful, then I am going to be making money from that. But I think what we've realized is that the more time founders spend on Twitter, the more time people are engaging and creating an actual community, the more that you see a certain NFT profile picture on Twitter. That has a huge indication as to how the floor price of the project ends up being. I think it is very easy for project founders these days who don't give a shit to just go off and take their money and to go on an island and drink mimosas and hang out with women or dudes if that's like their thing or whatever, right? And that's awesome. And they can go live their life and they're just like, fuck you. I sold out this NFT project. I gave you the NFT. Now I'm going to go do whatever I want to do with all that money. But day in and day out, you see sappy seals. You see people that are building their personal brand on Twitter like absolute crazy. And I personally think that this is one of the absolute best times if you are a project founder or if you are somebody who wants to make a name in this space. I don't think that it has ever been a better time for you to build a legitimate brand by spending time, whether it's on Twitter, whether it's on Twitter Spaces. If it's going and getting a job for an established NFT project that's actually trying to provide something for their community. One thing that does kind of annoy me is that I do see a lot of the same tweets on Twitter on a daily basis, and things have gotten a little dry. But I do say this, and I do mean this, that if you stick around, I truly believe that this is a community that is very untapped. I think that there are a ton of opportunities, whether you want to be a dev, an artist, a founder, a leader, a collab manager, a content creator. I think that it is completely wide open, and I think that the opportunities are there. So with that being said, don't give up on your dreams. If this is where you want to be, chase it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit different. I understand that like on YouTube, maybe some people will be like a little bit more professional, that kind of thing. I get that. For me, I'm just going to be me. I'm going to make the content that I want to make, and I'm going to do that. So if you enjoyed it, like I said at the beginning, drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know how you enjoy these videos. Make sure you join my Discord, all that kind of stuff. I appreciate all the support. I'm going to be here for a long time. I love making content. I was doing it before I was into NFTs. And this feels like a beautiful opportunity, and I'm very grateful for everyone that is watching this. And if there's ever anything that I can do to help, feel free to DM me, whether it's on Twitter, interact with one of my comments on Twitter, something like that, get my attention, and I'll see if there's something that I can do to help. But with that being said, I hope you have a great day today, and I will see you guys in the next video.